Meica Horsburgh. Meica Horsburgh née Christensen, born 24 February 1989, is an Australian goalball player. She began playing the sport in 2004, the same year she made her national team debut. After the national team took a 3-year break, she was named the captain in 2010 and played in the Goalball World Championships. She represented Australia at the 2012 Summer Paralympics and was at the 2016 Summer Paralympics and 2020 Summer Paralympics. Personal, 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 personal. Horsburgh was born in Wynnum North, Queensland on 24 February 1989. She has a visual disability, with partial sight. She attended Cavendish Road State High School and played in a goalball demonstration game there in 2004. Other sports she participates in include skiing. In 2005, she lived in Birkdale, Queensland, but was living in Wellington Point again by 2011. In 2011, she worked at Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital as an administrator. She is married to Australian goalball player John Horsburgh. Goalball. Horsburgh is a goalball player and is classified as a B3 competitor. She started playing the sport in 2004 when she was 15 years old. In 2005, she played in the New Zealand Goalball Nationals for the Queensland women's goalball team. Horsburgh made her national team debut in 2004, the same year she started playing the sport, when she played in a game against Sweden women's national goalball team in Malmö, Sweden, as part of a 10-team Malmö Women's International Cup that included 7 teams that had qualified for the 2004 Summer Paralympics. She was coached in the competition by Robin Stevens. In late 2004, she had a goal of making the Paralympic team for the 2008 Summer Paralympics, but the Australian team did not qualify. She was named the national team captain in 2010. In her role as captain, she plays the song The Final Countdown before competitions. Going into the 2010 Goalball World Championships, with the national team not having played a match in 3 years, her team finished 8th. She was the national team captain again in 2011 and was with the team during the 2011 IPSI Africa Oceania Goalball Regional Champions, which served as the Paralympic qualifying tournament. In her first game against New Zealand, her team won 11-4 after leading 7-1 at the half. She scored 7 goals in the team's victory. She also played in the final match against New Zealand women's national goalball team. Australia won the game against New Zealand by a score of 6-2. Horsburgh scored. She finished the competition as the 5th highest scorer, and her team finished 6th overall. Horsburgh was named to the Aussie Belles team going to the 2012 Summer Paralympics. She was the team's longest-serving member going into the Games and the team's captain. That the team qualified for the Games came as a surprise, as the Australian Paralympic Committee had been working on player development with an idea of the team qualifying for the 2016 Summer Paralympics, and an Australian team had not participated since the 2000 Summer Paralympics, when they earned an automatic selection as hosts, and the team finished last in the competition. The country has not medaled in the event since 1976. Going into the Paralympic Games, her team was ranked 8th in the world. In the 2012 Summer Paralympics tournament, the Belles played games against Japan, Canada, the United States, and Sweden. They lost every game and did not advance to the finals. She scored 3 goals. The Belles originally failed to qualify for the 2016 Paralympic Games after finishing 3rd at the IPSA Goalball Asia-Pacific Championships in Hangzhou, China. They were displaced to allow for an African team, Algeria as it turned out, to compete in goalball for the first time. But following the reallocation of Russia's spot, the Belles found themselves getting a last-minute invite to Rio de Janeiro. They entered the tournament ranked 9th in the world. They performed better this time, fighting Uzbekistan to a draw, but they needed a win or draw in their final game against Canada to progress to the quarterfinals, but lost 6-0, ending their second Paralympic campaign. At the 2020 Summer Paralympics, the Bells won 2 group stage games and lost to Turkey in the quarterfinals.